got a lot of horror updates, guys. We got some Maxine, Friday the 13th, and Final Destination Bloodlines. Let's get into it. What is up, Scary Fam? We are back for another video. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels amazing to be a horror fan. So like I said, we got multiple horror updates. Before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. And let's try to get this video to 100 likes if you want some more horror content. But to get into everything, starting off with Maxine over on Deadline, we find out the release date for Ty West's Maxine, and we are getting Maxine July 5th. Right after the 4th of July, so this is going to be crazy. I cannot wait. We find out the cemented date here on Deadline saying that A24 has dated Maxine, the third movie in Ty West's horror franchise, for July 5th. Also saying that Maxine Golf reprised one of her 2 roles in X, which she co-wrote with West, follows Maxine after the events of X as the sole survivor who continues her journey towards fame, setting out to make it as an actress in the 1980s in Los Angeles. There we have it, July 5th. We will see Mia Goth in theaters. I will be there day one. You all know I love Pearl and X. I cannot wait to see what happens with Maxine because it's overall telling the story. You can see it from, you know, the prequel of Pearl and X, and it's all surrounding Mia Goth. You guys know she's on a road to being a star, so I cannot wait to see the big twist that we're going to get in Maxine. You know, we kind of found out the stuff for Richard Ramirez being a part of this project, so I'm going to be playing Richard Ramirez, and they're going to cross paths, him and Mia Goth, from my understanding, and I just can't wait to see the twists and turns that this takes. I've heard many things, you know, Maxine being brutal, the kills and everything, so yeah, man, we got to get ready for Maxine. I'm happy, man, that it's sooner than I thought. July 5th is creeping up, man, in my eyes. You know, I know it's months away, but it's coming, and I can't wait. Also, to get into some more news we got over on Bloody Disgusting with Friday the 13th. And this is crazy. This is one that definitely kind of caught me off guard. But so on this article, we found out that Jason Blum spoke with Collider about Friday the 13th, and this is what he said, guys. He said, Friday the 13th is not a Blumhouse project, but I'm trying to willing to be in one. It's just a piece of IP I've always loved. And he also went to say James Wan and Atomic Monster are very passionate about it. And I think we will have them shepherd it for us. That will be a lot of fun. And basically we also, you know that Peacock is having the TV series come out, the Crystal Lake TV series. But he said something that's very interesting, saying that Atomic Monster, you know, and James Wan, they're very passionate about Friday the 13th. And I love James Wan. He's one of my favorite directors, especially when it comes to like paranormal and things like that. We know that Blumhouse and Atomic Monster kind of did like a little crossover from my understanding. So yeah, you know, him and Jason Blum are rocking out. To be honest, with James Wan's writing, I think he'll do great writing a Friday the 13th. I think it'll be very interesting, a lot of cool takes. And you know, James Wan has this formula of writing we all see on these paranormal films and things like that I think will look very nice on like a Friday the 13th if he did it right. But one thing I will say, like, look, Blumhouse sometimes can knock it out the park. Don't get me wrong. I love Megan. I really did. I love Megan, Amy Donald. You know, it was a very good movie. I really enjoyed Megan. Night Swim was like, eh. Then we got Imaginary coming out. I'm going to definitely check that out just because it looks interesting. But it feels like previous movies we got, like, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of similar to Megan. It's like they're having this formula of movies that are damn near the same, and it's kind of confusing. But sometimes they knock it out of the park, sometimes they fail. And I think with Friday the 13th, they could potentially do good, if that makes sense. You know, we saw them have their hand into, you know, the Halloween franchise and stuff like that, and it kind of went flat towards the end for some people. But I think Jason will be a very interesting take to bring him back to cinema. I just don't know if Blumhouse would treat it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Blumhouse would treat it right. I would want to see it just to say, like, oh, this is cool. Blumhouse is doing a Friday the 13th, and James Wan has his hand in. I think it would be crazy to see Jason Voorhees back in the theaters. And I think Blumhouse will definitely try to tell a good story. It'll definitely have like good kills and stuff like that. But I don't know if they will give Jason the love that he deserves. Jason's been MIA for a long time, and we have the TV series in the works, and it's going to be on Peacock and stuff like that. You know, Peacock, Universal are very much connected, so maybe this is something in the works they're trying to work towards, you know, getting cemented. And next thing you know, we see a Friday the 13th coming from, you know, Blumhouse, possibly. I mean, I'm down for it. I'm always down to watch some horror, you know, especially a good IP like Friday the 13th. But I just don't know if Blumhouse are the company that should be touching Friday the 13th after the, you know, the Exorcist Believer, then Halloween and stuff like that. So maybe the Friday the 13th will be the one if they decide to get it. You know, it's nothing cemented or confirmed, but if they decide to get it, maybe this will be the one that they can really have fun with. You know, Jason has a lot of brutal kills and things like that. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think. Do you think that'll be good for Blumhouse to get Friday the 13th and for James Wan to put his touch on it? I think that'll be interesting, you know. And we finally just got an update on the new Final Destination. You all, we got to talk about it. I love Final Destination. I'm so happy it's coming back. But to get into it, coming from Craig Perry on social media saying, after a long, hard slog through the pandemic and the strikes, Day One is finally in the can. 2025 will mark the 25th anniversary of the release of the first installment in the franchise. To honor an occasion with another worldwide theatrical release in IMAX, no less, is a rare and wonderful thing. I'm wholly grateful for the opportunity and humbly appreciate the talented team that has worked so hard to bring this to life. See you next year. P.S. I know, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, but this is the title we've had for 3 years, and we're keeping it ... for now. And then we get a picture of one of the cast chairs and it's saying Final Destination Bloodlines. Overall, I'm excited for Final Destination Bloodlines. I know the name is kind of like, I don't know, just I think it's all because of Pet Sematary Bloodlines, and you know, we all heard that movie was awful. I didn't see it, but I think that it's going to be good. I mean, Final Destinations, in my opinion, they can be rough, but maybe I'm wrong, comment down below. I've never seen a bad Final Destination. I think they're all just fun horror movies, and they're made to be creepy and creep us out as horror fans and make us scared in our everyday lives. And I think Final Destination has the same formula, that where you're seeing it, you're watching it, and you know something is about to happen. You just don't know when, unless they're kind of foreshadowing a death or something like that. But overall, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to experience this in the theaters because I've never experienced a Final Destination in theaters, and I think this will be crazy. So yeah, guys, comment down below what you all think about everything we just talked about with the Friday the 13th, you know, news and everything going on with Maxine and Final Destination Bloodlines. Let me know down in the comments below. But unfortunately, it's the end of the video. I want you all to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you are right there where it says subscribe. Next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. And I will see you all in the next one. I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.